All right, sophomores. So the next step in our process here for revising our essay is to do your MLA Works Cited page. So you've already watched the video how to do it in text citation for the different sources you are quoting. And now we're going to talk about how to do a Works Cited page, which is what goes at the end of your essay. So you'll create an entirely new page, and that is where you'll put your information. So let me share my screen so we can get in business. Okay. So let's say this is that packet that I gave you guys at the beginning of the essay. And let's say you have everything filled out all the way through, I don't know why this is being so slow, through the rough draft, and you end up with your final draft. All right, so we're working on our final draft over here. Let's say you have your essay, blah, 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 and you're done with your essay. So you're gonna go down, that's the end of your essay, and you're going to create an entirely new page at the end. So here we are, our new page, and you're just going to title it Works Cited, colon, and then you're going to center that. Okay, so then Works Cited. How do we make our Works Cited? Well, it's a little complex if you were to do it the old way. When I was in school, with Works Cited, we had a rule book that had like all these instructions of if it's this kind of book, or if it's this kind of source, or if it's this kind of website, you have to write it in such and such a way. Well, there's a website now that does a lot of this for you, and you may have already used it before, and it's super helpful. So I'm going to show you how to do that and how to put it into your Works Cited page. And that website is called EasyBib. So when you look up easybib.com, you're going to get a couple options here to check your paper or create citations. And in this case, you would like to create citations. So we're going to click there. As you create an account, just go to Google.
Can you sit back, please?
I am a teacher, high school teacher. I keep making updates to this site because you used to not have to make an account at all. So if it asks you to make an account, just use your school email like usual. Go to create citations. All right. So now here you choose which source you're citing. So in the essay you guys just wrote, it'll be just books, just our novels that we cited. So you'll be clicking on book. But let's say in the future when we do a research essay, which we will do this year, you're gonna use a lot of websites. And so when you go on a website, if you click there, it'll ask you just put the web address from up above. Like this is your web address, right? You copy paste that there. The journal we probably will rarely use this year, so I wouldn't worry about that. But we're doing book. So I'm going to click on book. You can search this either by the ISBN number, which you might be able to find if you were to Google it. If you just Googled ISBN for Fahrenheit 451, it'd probably spit it out to you. Or you can just put the title in here. So we're going to put in Fahrenheit 451, and we're going to search. All right. So there's all these different versions that pop up here. And I'm not going to be super picky because we were reading a version that was online. So just select the top version here. You're going to click Cite. All right. It says it found the book title, the publisher, the publication year. You're going to go to Continue. And then it's going to give you this opportunity to add any information if you need it. So let's say you want to be more specific, or let's say you have more information than what they were able to find online. In this case, we don't need to worry about it, but let's say you knew what Ray Bradbury's middle name was, and you wanted to add that. You could go ahead and add whatever that would be, any advanced information. They give you the opportunity to edit it, but in this case, we are good to go. So go ahead and click Complete Citation. It's going to ask you to finalize everything. All right, so there is the citation for Fahrenheit 451. Pretty cool, right? So then when you are done with that, you can go back and you can create a new citation. So let's go to book and let's go to the fall of the House of Usher. Search. There we go, Edgar Allan Poe. Make sure it's Poe, Manning. It's not right? It has to be Edgar Allan Poe. We know that. All right. So make sure you find Edgar Allan Poe. I'm just going to use this top one. We're going to cite it and continue and complete citation. Ugh. Of course, it's giving me pop-ups as I'm trying to record a video. Nice going. All right, well, now you guys know if any of you have ad blocker, you may need to uninstall or pause it on that site in order to and it deleted my citation. So that's cool. Nice going. Maybe. Oh, maybe it's going to show up. It's loading, so we have to see. All right, there they are. Okay, good. So we didn't lose them. They're still there, and now we get to see an advertisement, which is fun. So all you have to do here is it gives you the option to you can either copy each individual citation, and you would want to do copy citation, not in text. You just do regular copy, or you can go to copy all. So in this case, I'm going to click copy all. And it says all citations have been copied. So now I'm going to go back to my essay. And under my works cited, I'm just going to go ahead. Works cited, I'm going to go ahead and press Control V for paste. And there you go. It shows up in the format needed. The only other thing that's important for you to know is your works cited needs to be alphabetized by last name or by whatever name is showing up here. So obviously this is showing up in alphabetized order correctly, and EasyBib should do that for you anyway. But that is just a brief video on how you create your works cited page using EasyBib. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks, guys.